In previous lecture, we have seen how to create a user and how to add that user to the group. So now in this video, we will check how we can generate access keys of this particular user. Hello everyone, let us check how we can create this new method for this generating access keys. So coming back to this IAM user demo class, I'll just create another method just to create access keys. Uh, you can return that as an array, but rather I would like to print that access keys rather than anything because we don't really need it now. Because anyway, I'm going to delete this user later. It's just for demo purpose. I'm creating this user, so I will just say create access keys. Then just pass the username for which you have to create a access key. Okay, as I mentioned, this thing remains same because this is IAM thing, IAM action that we are performing. So we can just reuse this IAM event. It's going to be same, and same is the case with this try catch block exception. Yeah, and now comes the actual part. So this time, in order to create access key, so let us see what requests we have. Create, sorry, create. Right, you see access key requests. Right, you just select that request and then similar to previous things, just to bring the dot. So which user actually have to create access keys, right? So that's the username that you have to provide. So you're not getting it from here. So I'm just passing it here. So that's it. Now using this IAM client, you just have to create the request, right? Sorry, I will run this request. So what kind of request that we have to do this time? So it is IAM client, but we have to create access key. So let us see what are the requests that we have. I will just see, yeah, you can see create access key request. So we just select this. This is our create access key request. So I'm just passing the same request here. Okay, that is going to return me a similar response as I was mentioning earlier. So instead of request, you will have response, and that is your response. So till now, I mean, in previous two methods, we didn't really worry about the response because in user creation, we were actually passing the username. So we don't want, or we were not expecting something from the response. And when we added that user to the group, we were not expecting much from the response as well. Whereas when we do this create access keys, we should get that access key and secret access key thing, right? So let us see what we have in this response. Do we have any method that supports this? So let us first check what response dot. You see, we have access key here. Okay, and what else? We have okay, let us see. I think this is a access key class. So there is, yeah, access key ID and then secret access key. So these two are the things which are required in case we don't really do it programmatically, or we may not be doing it. We will usually do it from the console, but this in this tutorial or in this entire tutorials, I'm just trying to explain how we are going to do all these things in Java program, using Java program and using AWS SDK. So this is access key ID. This is what we have to capture here. So I will just print it actually. Okay, I will say this is access key, right? And similarly, I'll just do this out, and this time secret access key. What is there? So So it's the same thing. Again, you have to go to response and get access key and secret access key. Yeah. So that's it. You'll get this access key and secret access key on console. Okay. Let us see if this is going to work. Yeah. So we just have to call this. I'm just checking if we have to do anything. I think that should be just use this and pass this username. Okay. And before we generate access keys, just go back to the IAM section and go back to this user. There will be an indication whether the access keys are actually generated or not. So now you see this user when we added to the group, the policies are already copied to the user. Earlier it was not there. So you can see these are attached via this group admin. Okay, now you just go to the security credential and you see the access keys are zero. There are no access keys. And if you remember in the very first video, we generated access key using this area, right? So now we are doing it programmatically. After that, we should see some information here. Okay, I'm going to run it. Okay, see here, the access key is this, the secret access key is this for this user, whatever the user that we created. Okay, so let us go back to this screen for this user from SDK. We have to refresh this and see whether we have it is going to reflect here or not. So we just go here, just go to this user section and just click on this user from SDK. Then we go to security credentials and you can see there is one access key that is generated now. So you just go here and just check this value starting with AKIA ending with QMPV. So AKIA and QMPV. You can see it, right? So this is access key, same thing, which we created earlier using console is now generated via our program code, right? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.